Christmas and welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Eva Arment.
And I'm JC Roth. 'Tis the season to be jolly, and that's what some PHS teachers are doing as they incorporated Christmas ideas into their teaching.
Mrs. Sushland is one of those teachers, as she is integrating Christmas into one of her chemistry labs. Colette Kennedy shows us how.
College chemistry students get in the Christmas spirit by making ornaments.
I like the lab because it was part of Christmas, and with Christmas break coming, it gets you into spirit. For my ornament, I did a snowman, and I'm giving it to my nephew.
Making the ornaments was a complicated process.
The students took a galvanized iron and they put it in hydrochloric acid to react with the zinc coating, which is the galvanization. They then washed it off and used a copper nitrate acidic solution to then react with the iron and deposit copper.
Students not only had fun, but they were also able to demonstrate what they've learned in class.
They learned single replacement reactions, redox reactions. We had an acid in there, so just kind of a whole plethora of information we covered this fall.
Students enjoyed the lab because you could put your own creative spin on it.
I like this lab because it wasn't as hard as other labs in the past, and you got to put in your own creativity.
Students seem to enjoy any type of lab. I think they liked this one because they could create their own designs on metal.
For PTV, this is Colette Kennedy.
My ornament didn't quite turn out as well as I'd hoped, but it was still fun to make.
Chemistry students weren't the only ones having fun making ornaments. The Phillips County Arts Council also hosted an ornament making event at PHS. Lizzie Sauer explains.
Phillips County Art Council hosted an event to help members express their artistic side and celebrate holiday cheer.
We are glazing our ornaments that we made several weeks ago. We had several different classes where we made them, so there'd be fewer people, but we all come together at once to glaze so we could sort of get together and celebrate Christmas.
People of all ages enjoyed this activity.
I thought it'd be a fun class that people of any skill level could come and make, or any age, so parents could come with their kids, or grandparents with their kids, or brothers, sisters, just anybody could come and make them without any problem.
Each ornament was unique.
I've used a variety of different glazes, just depending on what the ornament is.
This is just finding the glaze, the color that's going to work the best. And it's really odd because the color we're putting on has nothing to do with the color it's going to be. So I'll be as surprised as anyone to see them.
To some people, ornaments are not just for hanging on the tree.
I'm going to give some of it to my dad and some of it to my friends and keep some of them.
Hang them on the tree for Christmas.
Anything from using them for gift tags, putting them on the tree, giving them for presents, making wall hangings. There's lots of things you can do with them.
For PTV, this is Liz Sauer.
And that is how you clean the bush.
Hello, I'm Christmas Corey, and today I will show you a few gift wrapping tips. If your paper is too short this way, or too short this way, and you don't want to cut another slice, just turn your present diagonally and wrap. Now you fold these ends in. Now you flip it over and add a bow. And there's the present. So this is your tip from Christmas Corey. See you again later.
Good job, Corey Christmas. I'll try that next year.
Yeah, you can try that out when you wrap your gift for me.
Well, sure.
You mean you haven't bought my gift yet? It's not too late. There are a lot of places in town that have perfect gift options. Take a look.
It's Christmas time. Last minute gifts are something that happens to everybody. Being from a small town, a lot of people think that we don't have the option to get last-minute Christmas gifts. Well, I'm here to show you that the story is different. Our first stop is going to be Hometown Grounds, where me and my model will show you small gifts that you can get for your family. The Duke Cannon section at Hometown Grounds is one of the many places you can go for small gifts, such as beard oil, which will really bring out that shine. Second, we have solid cologne, which smells great. Next, we have candles, and who doesn't love candles? Even better, they are buy one get one free at the moment. Not only do they smell great, but they have that natural wood burning sound. And last but not least, wrapping paper. Not only can you wrap your presents, but it's always fun to have a sword fight. Our next stop is going to be West Brick, a small town store where you can buy lots of clothing dedicated to the town of Phillipsburg. The following outfits were put together by the staff at West Brick. Our final stop is going to be Farmers and Ranchers Outlet just side out of Phillipsburg, where you can find a whole different style of clothing and tools for all your ranch needs. For PTV, this is Trent Herrick.
My name is Jack Molzon, and I'm addicted to candy canes. It all started when I was 4 years old and I went over to my grandma's house. I took one off her Christmas tree and ate it. I haven't been able to stop since then. My most favorite thing about a candy cane is its flavor, its texture. I like the blueberry one the most. Some teachers think I'm not paying attention in class, but really, I'm just daydreaming about candy canes. I just love the sweet sensation of the classic red candy cane.
Christmas time reminds us that although receiving gifts is a lot of fun, giving to those in need is much more important.
The senior English students are taking that to heart as they work on a service project for those in need. Here's more on that.
English teacher Robin Size is teaching her students more than just language arts. She's showing them a way to help the homeless by making mats out of plastic grocery bags.
The idea kind of came from my mother-in-law. She lives in Almena, and her and some of her church ladies kind of get together and make these occasionally, and so I thought that that would be a good service project that we could do.
The process of making a mat is more challenging than it may seem.
First you have to collect a tremendous amount of plastic bags, which I think it takes like 1,200 bags to make one mat. And so once you have those, then they have to be folded, cut into strips, and then they're tied together to make plarn, and then crocheted into the blankets.
I'm crocheting the bags together and making the cot for them to lay on.
Once the mats are completed, they'll be donated to those in need.
There's several places that take the mats. The Red Cross will take them, and that was my initial place to donate them, but here in town the Orphan Grain Train will also take them, so we may just donate them locally here in town, and then they will distribute them out to those people that need them.
Students understand the importance of helping others.
I think doing these blankets and mats is important because it benefits people that aren't as fortunate.
For PTV, this is Cheyenne Miller.
Hi, I'm Christmas Corey, back at you again with another gift wrapping hack. Today, we're gonna take tape put it across the wrapping paper. Now you will wrap normally, except leave one end of the tape hanging out. Now it is a fun, easy way to get your present open. So try this for this Christmas season. Thank you. This is Christmas Corey.
I'm impressed, Christmas Corey. I'll have to try that.
It's fun to see Corey in the Christmas mood, and Student Council is also helping spread the Christmas spirit in a variety of ways. The next story explains how.
Every year, the PHS Student Council decorates the school to get in the Christmas spirit.
Student Council several years ago decided it would be nice to decorate the lobby, and so they decorate around the lockers, give the kids candy canes and little just happy holidays notes, and we put up this Christmas tree with some presents underneath, and we also do the door decorating contest.
My favorite part about decorating is probably having the door decorations, because then that gets like everyone's creativity out.
The door decoration contest winners are Most Original, Miss Struckoff. The Best Christmas Themed was Mrs. Jarvis, and Mrs. Runyon won with Overall Creativity.
I think it's a good tradition because instead of like just coming during Christmas like we're all ready for Christmas break, we kind of have like color all around, and then people actually like get happy when they see color, so it's not as boring.
For PTV, this is Ava Skimper.
Oh. Yay! Another way people get into the Christmas spirit is by listening to holiday music.
And you'd get to hear some of that if you went to the winter vocal concert this week, but in case you missed it, here's a recap.
The PHS Vocal and Amendment have been working hard for their winter concert held on December 16th.
In small and big ways, we've been working on this concert since the school year started. The amendment has only been working on this concert for probably a month, but little by little we've added in songs since August, and some of the songs are newer and some of the songs are old repeat songs, and that makes it a lot easier.
Some students have goals of their own to accomplish.
I was hoping to improve personally because I'm usually pretty shy, and I feel like I improved.
The concert was an opportunity for students to show their strengths.
I think our strengths are that we're all hardworking and we're willing to put our all in, and even if we're struggling, we all just come together and make sure that we get it done.
For PTV, this is Eva Arment. We have a lot of talented musicians at PHS.
Yes, we do. And I got the chance to head to Hayes to see those who were selected for the KMEA Honor Concert. Take a look.
Some PHS students showcased their talents at the KMEA District Concert. Being selected for this was not an easy task.
We had to try out at the high school, Hayes High School, for live auditions with 2 of the songs that we sang today, and the judges later decided if we made it to district or not.
This was a learning experience for many.
I have learned the meaning of a bunch of different songs, one of them in a different language called Exultate, which means rejoice.
Students gain many things from this experience and develop a deeper love for music.
Well, the hope is that they gain more confidence in their singing abilities and more desire to continue to learn. I think that they sing a whole new level of music, and so they kind of get to see what else is out there. And I just want them to gain more of a love for like difficult music. I think it's fun to achieve.
Students also get to perform with people from other schools, making this a unique experience for many.
I thought it was good. It's a lot different than singing with just the same people every day, and you get to sing with a larger amount of people, so the music and the energy is really cool.
The students that were selected for district choir were Zoe Dinkle, Jeremy Ford, Lake M., Zebulon Lemon, Sydney Mitchell, Callie Moore, Alexis Red, and McKenna Russum.
Conley Huguenin was also selected for KMEA Honor Band. And then taking it one step further by making it to state was Lake M as tenor 2 and Zoe Dinkle as alternate for alto 2. For PTV, this is JC Roth.
I'm Emily Schneider, and la 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 la. I'm addicted to singing Christmas songs. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be. I sing them all day, every day, all year round. I just love singing Christmas songs. Santa babe. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Usually I sing the actual lyrics of the song, but sometimes I switch it up a bit, depending on the situation. Miller, did you know that your baby boy will one day be a wrestler?
We'll see about that.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. Sometimes my singing addiction gets me in trouble.
Now, Emily, moving on, what is the fifth element in the periodic table?
Fifth? Fifth? 5 golden rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Emily, why don't you come see me after class? I think we need to talk.
I know my singing addiction is a little weird, but I'm not gonna stop singing. All I want for Christmas is you and more Christmas music. Where are the chestnuts? I need them for chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Now it's time for our PTV Sports Update.
Hey Panther fans, it's time for sports. I'm Trent Herrick.
And I'm Nick Davis. Our wrestling team is off to a good start. In their first tournament action of the season at Osborne, the team placed second and had many wrestlers placing in the top 3.
Those placers at Osborne were Theo Kazee, who placed second, Jake Sisson, who placed first, Aaron Linker, who also placed first, Trey Grismore, who placed second, Chase Russell, who placed third, Brock Burrish, who placed first, and Rylan Hayes, who also placed first.
Seniors Jake Sisson and Aaron Linker lead the team and remain undefeated as each of them currently have a 14-0 record. At the Colby Duels tournament last weekend, Aaron Linker, who was ranked number 1 in Class 321A, had the most falls and the fastest fall in the lightweights.
The wrestlers will be in action again tomorrow as they head to Abilene for a tournament. Good luck!
Speaking of tournaments, the PHS basketball teams took part in the Amos Morris Classic last week. Both the girls and boys teams faced Russell in the first round.
The Lady Panthers got on the board first when Kylie Soliday hit this 3.
Bingo!
Phillipsburg stayed in control the entire game with plays like this coast-to-coast drive by Taryn Sides.
Taryn all the way coast to coast off the glass, counted! She's going line for an and one.
The Lady Panthers go on to win 71-41.
It was a much closer game for the boys, as this play gives the Panthers an early lead in the first quarter.
Backdoor pass for Miller is up and good.
In the final seconds of the second quarter, Phillipsburg trailed by 3 until this happened.
To Leidig, right wing 3 at the buzzer, and it's good! Ethan Leidig buries it at the buzzer!
In the third quarter, Austin Miller proves that 3-pointers aren't just for the little guys.
And it's good! Austin Miller buries the 3!
Phillipsburg let the lead slip away from them and found themselves trailing once again by 3 points with less than 30 seconds left in the game. That's when Kagan Keaton stepped up.
3, good! Kagan Keaton buries the 3 and ties things up at 61 all with 17 seconds left to go.
Ty Sides then comes up with a steal and he gets fouled. His free throw gives the Panthers the lead and they go on to win 62-61.
Both the girls and boys faced Central Plains in the semifinals. The girls put forth a great effort but could not be the ones to break the Lady Oilers' a 114-game winning streak. Phillipsburg lost 37-57.
The boys once again would have a much closer game, but in the final seconds, Parker Dibble hits this jumper to give the Panthers the final lead, and they went on to win 38-37.
The girls faced Plainville in the third-place game of the tournament. The Lady Panthers started with a 4-0 lead when Kristen Wells hits his baseline jumper. Abby Babcock had a big game for Phillipsburg with plays like this drive.
Babcock, right block up, counted, he's going line for an and one.
Steals and fast breaks helped the Lady Panthers maintain their lead. First, Taryn finds Kay Pockebeer down court, and a few plays later, she finds a wide-open Ava Skimper.
To Skimper. Skimper shot up from the baseline is good.
Several players took their turn scoring as Meg Keaton gets another 2 points to extend the lead. Kenzie Storrs also adds to the total as she makes this play.
Storrs crosses over, counted! Kenzie Storrs is headed to the line for an and one.
Phillipsburg dominated the fourth quarter and went on to win 66-41.
The boys, well, they seem to enjoy playing really close games. But their championship game didn't start that way, as they trailed after the first quarter 4-26. But in the second quarter, Keegan Keaton gives Phillipsburg some momentum when he hits this shot.
He buries it!
The Panthers continued to cut into the Cardinal lead by making big shots like this.
Sides at the buzzer for three. He buries it! It's a spike line three, and Ty Sides buries it at the buzzer.
This made the halftime score 36-29. Panthers down by 7. The Panthers continue to claw their way into the game, and late in the fourth quarter, Ty Sides hits a pair of free throws to tie up the game.
And make it 54-54, Ty Sides with 22.
The game went into overtime where the Cardinals took control, so the Panthers had to settle for second place.
We'd like to thank Jesse Ray and Robbie Gibson for their coverage of Panther sports and for letting us use their announcing on our PTV broadcast.
Come to the Newland Gym tonight to watch the basketball teams take on Hill City.
Looks like we're out of time. I'm Nick Davis.
And I'm Trent Herrick. Go Panthers!
Basketball and wrestling aren't the only sporting activities that PHS students do this time of year.
That's right. In our next story, Nick Davis spotlights one PHS student who enjoys hunting in his free time. Take a look.
Senior Conley Huguenin is one of many students who enjoys the challenge and excitement of hunting.
Our hunt, it went pretty well. No decent bucks got in range to shoot.
There's 2 nice bucks right there.
But some does came pretty close to us, probably 20 yards, but nothing to shoot.
Like many hunters, Conley has tricks to help him be more successful.
I use spray to make sure if there is any scent on me, that it stays on me.
Conley's passion for hunting started at a young age.
I shot my first deer when I was in 5th grade. I've shot a 5x4 when I was in middle school, and it was just super wide. It was the widest deer I've ever seen.
Conley not only enjoys hunting deer, but other animals as well.
During the spring and winter, turkey season opens, and I like to go out and call some turkeys in, get them close, and harvest some turkeys.
One of the best parts of hunting is spending time with friends.
Last year, me and my friends went out coyote calling behind my house and ended up killing a bobcat, actually. We were all pretty excited. It was a lot of fun.
For PTV, this is Nick Davis.
You walk louder than a 600-pound man.
My name's Ethan Leidig, and I'm addicted to rapping. But not like rapping, I mean rapping. It all started one day when I had a pimple, and I could not go to school like that. So I put a bow on it, and that was like a gateway. It opened all sorts of opportunities of me rapping things. I think this is my English book. I carry tape, scissors, and of course, wrapping paper whenever I can. Perfect. This is great. Sometimes, I even wrap other people's things.
Where's my iPad?
Oh yeah. I got you something. Open it. Open it.
It's my iPad.
My paper and tape budget is out of control. I think I might need some help. You guys are pretty boring. I think you guys need some rapping. Keep your arms down.
Before we wrap up this episode, we have one more bit of fun for you to watch.
Ready, whip.
As the seasons change, so do the internet trends. This Christmas season's trend has been the Ready Whip game. Today we're going to see how many PHS students are talented enough to pull this off. Let's begin.
Like right here. As you bring your arm up. There you go.
Okay. Alright.
You gotta bring your arm up with it.
You're supposed to keep it on.
Oh, that's a big one.
You got it!
Okay. I know, it's just like right over
That's all for today's episode. I'm Eva Armit.
And I'm JC Roth. Have a Merry Christmas and stay classy, Phillipsburg High.